ladies and gentlemen, introducing Moses Itauma.
The potential showdown between Oleksandr Usyk and the rising star Moses Itauma has boxing fans excited. While Itauma is still building his career, Usyk has already secured his legacy as one of the sport's all-time greats. A clash between these two would offer a thrilling mix of seasoned experience versus youthful energy, technical skill versus raw power. Itauma's victory over the experienced Polish veteran Mario Wach showcased his ability to compete with seasoned fighters, with his speed and relentless pressure proving too much for Wach to handle.
So that was taking considerable punishment, and there was nothing coming back. It's another very, very brief viewing of the future of the heavyweight.
Moses Itauma.
In the opening bout of the World Boxing Super Series, Usyk took on former champion Marco Huck. Usyk's speed, footwork, and relentless combinations quickly overwhelmed Huck, culminating in a 10th-round stoppage. It was a statement performance that firmly established Usyk as a dominant force in the cruiserweight division.
In exaggerated fashion, and then got immediately back up. And the weariness that comes with being a veteran of 46 professional contests. Marco Huck again taking up what is becoming an increased. That left hand to the body caused him to wilt. Again, he's trying to fight his way out of the corner. Uppercut ripping through the middle. Robert Bird poised, taking a close look at Marco Huck. All of his strength being put to the test. Usyk working away furiously. Shots underneath. Robert Bird has stepped in and has waved it off in the 10th round of this contest.
Moses Itauma's decisive win over Dan Garber showcased his versatility in the ring. Whether controlling the fight from a distance or dominating in close quarters, Moses left no doubt about his superiority.
Carries on and straight away he goes with the left hand. Yeah, left hand straight through. Now, let's do it. There's Garber just walking. He only took this fight on Monday, so fair play to him. His hands are getting quicker. He's got disruptive power, and he's having a real thought. Really going about his work impressively here in the first round. Just setting it up behind the jab. There's again that left-hand counter as Garber comes forward. His lead hand was just a little bit too low, made the mistake, and Itauma just catches him with a super shot again. You can't afford to make those type of mistakes against Moses Itauma. A very quick counter puncher with that left hand indeed. Still around a minute to go in the first. Garber walked onto a right hand there as well. A really sharp, fast, short right hand that caught him flush. There's another one in his own corner, clubbing left. And the referee's having a look again, and he calls it off. Bartakes calls a hold to it. It's another first.
In his fight against the undefeated Polish fighter Krzysztof Głowacki for the WBO cruiserweight title, Usyk delivered a masterclass in technical boxing. With his superior movement and precise punching, Usyk controlled the action from start to finish, securing a unanimous decision and claiming his first world title.
Oleksandr Usyk.
Moses delivered a spectacular knockout against Hungarian fighter István Bernath, showcasing his ability to read his opponent and land a perfectly timed finish. His exceptional boxing IQ was on full display in the devastating victory.
In the United States, Ten's already feeling under pressure with Itauma getting set to open up again.
And the feet, Mike, so good. The balance from Itauma, the hand speed, evident already. Lovely right jab, puts down Bernat.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And a sign of the power of Karol Itauma, who is a right-handed southpaw. Left hand goes in this time, and Bernat will do well to last around here. We're still well over from Moses Itauma, and Bernat, it seems, has had enough, and it's all over. Inside the opening round, it's a fourth win inside the distance for Moses Itauma. We saw and heard from him before the contest, speaking, looking as confident as any youngster with an unbeaten record should be.
In the final of the World Boxing Super Series, Usyk faced the powerful Russian Murat Gassiev. Despite Gassiev's reputation as a knockout artist, Usyk delivered a flawless performance, outboxing his opponent with unmatched skill. His victory secured him the title of undisputed cruiserweight champion and cemented his status as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
Champion as this contest progresses.
But later on in the fight.
Venue for the Olympic boxing tournament, but there were other terrific boxers. The tree being staged in this venue. We see Gassiev not far behind.
Nice counter left hook from Gassiev early.
17-0 with 11 knockouts as a combination. Gassiev, and then he digs one downstairs to the body, but look at the summit up in Big Bear. Demonstrates that the system works when they do it in training. Good left belief.
Yeah, and there's nothing like, but he trains very hard. More that I think he'll be getting points taken off, which we don't want to see in this fight. We don't want to see his right hand, the big power punch.
Says we're going to be at our absolute best. We've left no stone on.
Best part 15.5 stone now, and the hand speed is
identical. 198.2 pounds of a perpetual motion of Oleksandr Usyk, and there's a big right comfort. Look at the fighter with a perfect record tonight. Took the O of Krzysztof Blavatsky, Michael Hunter. But it's been a difficult mission for him. The two men just exchanging conversation there. Craft.
It's the punch output. I mean, he's
freely as mercury. Deep into this 12th and final round. The 10-second clapper not audible. And Oleksandr Usyk gets on his bike as the bell sounds to conclude the 12th and final round. Nice to see that sporting embrace.
A unanimous decision. He's still undefeated. And now the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
Oleksandr Usyk has just made fistic history here in Moscow by becoming the first undisputed...
In his bout against Russian heavyweight Ilya Mazentsev, Itauma showcased his sharp combinations and defensive skills, earning yet another impressive victory on his path to greatness.
Oh, massive left hand! And Mazentsev back into the corner, eats a right and another left. He's trying to hold on, but Itauma not letting him. That looked like a push. And he'll make it to the end of round one, but just.
Wow, I mean, out of nowhere, it's the speed of foot. You see, he just took a half a step
as well of Itauma for such a young man.
Oh, look at that!
Speed! What a shot!
5, 6.
What a combination.
Oh, the body isn't working anymore. They'll wave it off. Moses Itauma makes it look so easy.
That's Itauma Mike Tyson. Remember when he knocked out Trevor Berbick and he tried to get up?
Yes.
The legs are the same.
On October 12, 2019, Usyk made his heavyweight debut against the experienced Chaz Witherspoon. Although Usyk was lighter than his opponent, his speed, accuracy, and skill left Witherspoon with no chance. Usyk dominated the fight from start, to finish, securing a technical knockout in the 7th round and making a bold statement about his intentions in the heavyweight division.
Is just presenting that classic heavyweight power ring and adjust accordingly. I would say to Usyk right now. That straight counter. Back to
some combinations right here. Nothing really landed cleanly on Witherspoon.
Put the pedal to the middle. We haven't seen it out. He is just popping out straight punches.
Witherspoon's not really giving you much right now.
Jab to the head.
Pick up the middle body shot. That's going to be there for Usyk all night.
Usually Usyk is able to, he's not falling from the openings, and right now
and he's not that much bigger.
Usyk has landed, has been a straight left.
And that's a kind of a subtle move that he does. Look at how to manage his energy.
Forward, I think going back is the longest layoff for Usyk, but right now, you see that
he's probably losing.
Here we see Usyk back up, Witherspoon against the ropes. Witherspoon.
Mannix, he's very blinder. Witherspoon again for his far. The pace has to hands down as if to get off the top tier in this weight. He's moving up in weight, and according to CompuBox, in this fight, especially after pressing.
He's impressive.
He's outlanding Witherspoon.
You've heard the phrase in boxing, you don't get
We just also up the night.
Extra for overtime. I do think watching this fight that
he's only 200. Tyrone Spong failed his drug test, and Witherspoon was a flat. Usyk able to get away from that. Witherspoon able to walk out. Witherspoon starts to open up the attack just a bit. Usyk steps at 15 pounds. Is he going to try to walk out of the corner? So look, he's winning the fight, winning easily. It's just a matter of who's taking a good long look. You see how close he's getting. Or could he get one of those? A stoppage for Usyk. It was a patient performance. Again, between each round, as you see the fighters embrace.
It's within reach, and I'm curious to see how he grades this. I thought he was going to take it, but when he did,